Hello and welcome back to the Alteryx Weekly Challenge. Me, Nick Bignell. This is challenge number 120 and we are looking at popular baby names. So the challenge here is to take some records that we have of the count of female and male names for each year from 1880 through to 2017, and we need to come up with the top male or female names for each year over that period. Okay, so let's have a look at the start file. So we have over here, we have a, click on it, we have basically a list of the name, two fields, one with name, the sex, and then the count, and then another one is a file name, but it contains the year. So I think what I'm first of all I'm going to do is I'm going to sample this, because otherwise we'll be working on quite a lot of data. So let's just sample this to the first, I don't know, 1,000 should be enough, 1,000 rows, but it'll just limit, make it quicker for us to work with. And the second thing I'm going to do is split up the first column, so it is broken down by, just click here, it's broken down by comma, yeah, so we can use that comma that's already in there. 3 rows gives 3 columns. We've got 1, 2, and 3 broken down. So we can, what I think we can also do is split this one as well while we're there. So we'll split that. So if we split the file name, that's got a dot between them again, 3, and then we can then take the end of this quite straightforward to give us the date. So if we take file name 2 and we simply do write and string file name 2 and the length is 4, yep, 1880, it's already given us a preview of that. Okay, so we'll run that. And what I think we then want to do is bring in, let's just clean this up a bit. So in the data, we can get rid of this first 2 fields. This is name, this is sex, this is count, this is no good, this is no good, and that one is year. Okay, but these now need to be numbers, so that needs to be an integer, that needs to be an integer, and the rest is fine. So that will give us it should give us a good, yeah, that gives us all the data we ought to need. Right, so now I'm thinking that we split these by male and female, and then we find the top one by year. Yeah, we sort them and find the top one by year. So let's take the formula tool, and then we can just join the 2 together again. Because if we look in, let's have a look in here, what we've got to, so it's a year, then female names, then frequency of female names, then male names and frequency of male names. Okay, so that should be easy enough. So if we take that equals, that will give us a nice split, and then we want to sort it by the year. By the year ascending, then by the count descending. Okay, we run that, and then what we want to do is sample. So that's given us the top for Mary, for the top for that year. So we can then sample. We want to group it by year, and we want to take the first 1 row. If we run that, that should give us the top for each out of the 1,000, because we've got a limit on here. Gives us the top for each, not for the first year anyway, because we've got this sort of sample one here. We'll take that off at some point, but let's carry on this way. And if we copy that, paste it, what that'll do is give us the males as well. John. Okay, so now we have to simply join or append the two, not append, join the two together. So we join it on year, right, and then we get rid of the year here, and then we can do some moving around. So the fields we want are year, then female names, and then frequency of female names, and then male names. So we can do, so the first thing we want to up the top is year, and then we want female names, then we want, we don't want this one at all, then we want this one, we want okay, and then on this one we want male names, and we want male names. Okay, let's just tighten that up. Right, that should, we then put a browse on it, and we then get rid of this. Let's see what that does. There we go. It looks like it's exactly the same. Yep. The only difference I can see, I've forgotten to put a capital M there, and I've not got a space at the beginning, and there's a capital M on this, and there is a space on there. So minor formatting in the field names, but apart from that, we're good to go. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.